again I got opportunity to stay very near to her flat. I was telling this much in my last part of this episode. That time, unexpected time, video had been deleted. It's remaining portion I just tell now. So again I could come back to convent's nearest flat and I could spend some weeks with her. So one opportunity I told when I reached in Bombay, I got one opportunity to spend my times with her for some weeks. Again, after jaundice, after becoming sick, after hospitalized, when I had been discharged from hospital, again I got one opportunity to spend my times with her day and night. Once again, after 1 year also, one more time I was with her. In between these times, most of the Sundays I would go there. I would spend my times with her. Most of the Sundays, supper I will be having from there. So that kind of one experience I have with her. With that experience, I can say she's really loving towards everybody. She's a good teacher. When we think about a teacher, nowadays, so many teachers are. I don't say about all teachers. Some of them are teaching only for getting salary, only for money. Something has to be told. Afterwards, they will go home. But as a teacher, Sister Mariella is really loving teacher. Because of that, she loves her. Her students love her, and so many years after schooling, when they left, they reached in colleges, universities, they reached in their own professions, they reached in their married life, family life, sometimes they may be in priesthood, but they contact her. That love is with those students that which they had been affected by Sister Mariella. So she's a good teacher. She has been awarded by state also because of her good teaching. So she was an ordinary nun. She became superior. She became a good teacher, continued teaching for years. Because of her good teaching, she became a principal. So many years she was a principal, and she became a provincial of Jhansi region, Jhansi province. I think 5-6 states are under Jhansi province. Those ones are Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Haryana, sometimes it may be Punjab, Rajasthan, that kind of nearest states of Uttar Pradesh. When she had been elected as a provincial approximately 12 years ago, I was so happy. Everybody was so happy. Those news had been published in newspaper with her photo. And after 3 years, new provincial had to be elected, that time also she had been re-elected as a provincial, second time. First time I really became happy. That much of happiness I had in the second time because I got a feeling it was an ordinary thing. Anyway, whatever feeling I had the first time, that much of feeling I had in it. Everybody will have that kind of feeling. But she worked as a good provincial and she completed the second time. It means approximately 6 years. She worked as a good provincial, and the third time she can't be one provincial according to their law, I think, according to their rules. After 2 terms, if one fellow has become provincial, third time she shouldn't be elected. New person has to be elected. That kind of one rule is with them. So, after 2 terms, another provincial had been elected. That was Sister Liza. Earlier, she was Mother General of CTC congregation. That time, she gave us one good news that after so many years, I think in her 27th age, she left Kerala and she was in North Indian states, including Maharashtra. So after 2 terms, after completing 2 terms, another one major thing happened in her life. She became a patient. Up to the end of her provincialship, she had with good health. Once I didn't get her proper call, which had comes frequently. Instead of that, her earlier secretary sister, secretary sister called me and she told, Sister Mariella doesn't keep well. Slight problems to breathe. That kind of some problems are there, she told. Another one news she told me. She told me it's a previous day. Sister Mercy died. It was really shocked me. I had been really shocked by that news because Sister Mercy is in the age of 52. She wasn't sick. She is really good friend of Sister Mariella, and Sister Mercy is really making good relationship with myself and also to my family. So I really worried and it was a shock towards my mind. This secretary sister, when she told about this news, the next news she was telling about Sister Mariella's sickness. How did Sister Mercy died? How did Sister Mercy die? Because of COVID. She hadn't any other sickness. Now, what is the illness of Sister Mariella? Those times, it hadn't been realized that she is with the COVID. But after some times, when she was in hospital, there weren't enough opportunities for her to speak. Even if it is so, I realized some news about her. She is in hospital. She is in ICU. She can't breathe. Always she has to use oxygen. And one day I got a call from that time's provincial Sister Liza, and she told, when she called me, I really wondered. I know her when she was in Mumbai. I was also Mumbai on that time. Actually, why did the Sister Provincial call me? No, there was no need for her to call me. So I really wondered, and I asked, did you call Joshi and Shirley Chechi? Because in my family, Joshi is capable for speaking with others and doing everything. She is the state level secretary of one organization. And what is the specialty of Shirley Chechi? She is elder than me, and she is very near to the age of Daisy Chechi. Because of that kind of one love is with them. And so many years Shirley Chechi has spent with Daisy Chechi when Daisy Chechi was in our home before going to convent. So I asked to Sister Liza, did you call Joshi and Daisy Chechi that time? She answered me, this kind of things have to be told to the elder ones. I am the elder one of two brothers. Then I realized her illness. Then I contacted some other sisters. Everybody hid real fact from me, even if it is so slightly it had been realized. I could understand it. Her state is so critical. From that critical level, day by day, she got to progress and hospitalized. When she was in ICU, from ICU, she had been discharged to ordinary room of hospital. Afterwards, she had been fully discharged from hospital. Those times also, she was with one special type of breathing system. Actually, it is in the oxygen cylinder. I haven't seen that machine. It is a box type one thing. For breathing, this box has to be with her. She can leave ICU, she can leave her room in hospital, she can go to convent, but this box has to be with her. So many days, so many weeks, so many months, she lived with this box. If she has to go to, she can walk. If she has to go to some other rooms, this box also had to be taken to that room. Otherwise, she wasn't able to breathe. She was in that kind of one state. But those times, when she got slight progress from her sickness, means she could remove her that box and she could breathe. Those times she gave us a good news. You think whether it was a good news or not. She told one good news is there. From my 27th age to this much of age, I was out of Kerala. now I have got one opportunity to come to Kerala. I will be in Udayamperur convent. So we became so happy. She came with slight health, means COVID had left her. Breathing apparatus had been removed. But when she reached here, another sickness attacked her. Her knees, it wasn't really working. It wasn't working properly. It means she had pain. Everybody knows. She has weight, heavy weight. This knee wasn't capable for carrying her weight. So doctor told one surgery is necessary. Knee has to be changed. So she had been hospitalized. So step by step sickness came. COVID reached in its major state, and when she had been cured from that sickness, another sickness started that is related with the pain of knees, and another when she had been cured, slightly cured from, not fully cured, slightly cured from knee transplantation, another sickness came that is related with vein that is lying in her legs, varicose sickness related with the varicose. So these three sickness she had when she reached in Udayamperur convent. So she told us, I give you one good news, but it wasn't a good news because most of the time she was sick in Udayamperur convent. Actually, she is in Kerala. She is very near to our home. Even if it is so, she is sick. And frequently, I went to that convent to visit her. That time, I could understand another one thing. Others are also sick. One fellow may be sick because of age. Another fellow may be with the sickness because of Alzheimer's. Another fellow may not be that much aged sister. Even if it is so, she has some other sickness. So most of the sisters were with sickness or with age. Because of that also, it was difficult to get a good treatment from Kerala also. She was in hospital also for knee transplantation. It has made me really in the state of worried because she was in Jhansi as a provincial, again became provincial. 3 years, approximately 6 years, she was a provincial. When she left her provincialship, up to the time of provincialship, she had sickness. When she left provincialship, she became sick. Actually, now also, I think, in that stage, she shouldn't have been reached in Udayamperur convent because she is sick. In Jhansi province area, Uttar Pradesh area, So many sisters are there. Most of them are healthy sisters. They were able to treat her. So when she was in Udayamperur convent, I had slight worries about her. Because Udayamperur convent is not the convent for sick people. For sick people, CTC congregation has one special convent. That is at Kalamseri Regina Cheli convent. Very near to Regina Cheli convent, one convent is there. I think both convents are in same compound. This convent is designed only for the persons who are sick in CTC congregation. They may be aged or they may be abandoned by medicine. Medicine may not be acting them, so doctor may have left them. This kind of sick people are in Kalamseri convent, that is very near to the convent of Regina Cheli convent. For reaching in Regina sick people's convent, Sister Mariela was not that much aged sister or that much sick person. If she gets a proper treatment, she will be cured and she will act properly, however she had been acted when she was a provincial. So, now also I think one ordinary sister, if she comes from northern states to Udayamperur, that may not be affecting her. Here it is, she was also an ordinary sister. Again she became a teacher. Again she became a superior. Again afterwards she became teacher, principal, provincial. From that provincial level, when she reached in this Udayamperur convent, she had the proper treatment, all kinds of facilities they will provide. If she has to be hospitalized, it will be done. But who will do it? I told in Udayamperur convent, other sisters were sick or aged or that kind of one situation was there. That has made me worried. When I think about Udayamperur convent, I got the remembrance about some states slightly far away from India's main body. If you have seen the map of India, India is in one main body and right side, it means east side, another slight land is there, another body is there. But in between this body, narrow land area can be visible. It is like the neck of one bottle. Neck bottle type, one narrow path is there in between these two land areas. One is main land area, another one is another small land area. In those land areas, some states are there. I don't know the proper names of those states, even if it is so. Mizoram may be there, Manipur may be there, Assam may be there, Meghalaya may be there, Sikkim may be there. That kind of some small states are there. very near to China area. In those states, if they are Indians, we are Indians, Keralites are Indians, Jammu Kashmir people are Indians, Gujarat people are Indians, Meghalaya, Sikkim people are Indians, all are Indians, even if it is so. If somebody who are from slightly far away from main body of India's map, I told about the word neck of bottle. Again, when I have to say about these states, I will be saying the word neck of bottle. That's the time you have to recognize I have been telling about those states. If the persons who are living in these states, if they get one opportunity or if they had to come to Delhi, they will be saying to their own family members or their own neighbors, I am going to India. Why do they say, I am going to India? That is India. In which area they were staying, that is India. But they don't have, some of them don't have that kind of feeling. It may be because of this narrow path. I told, for this narrow path, I will say one word, neck of bottle. Okay. When I think about Udayamperur is one faraway neck of bottle of Jhansi region, Jhansi province. That situation has to be slightly avoided. Now, I don't know what kind of sisters and what kind of people are in Udayamperur convent. I haven't gone these years. But those times, most of the nuns were in the state, aged or Alzheimer's persons or sick persons. Only one sister is there. She is also not younger. She may be in the age of 38 or 40 or 42. I don't know proper her age. She was in that age. When Sister Mariela was in the state, Sister Liza had been completed 3 years and new election has happened in Jhansi province. Some minutes ago I have told, when she had been elected as a provincial the first time, I became happy. And when she had been elected as a provincial the second time, that much I was not in the state of happiness, because again it has happened. It was not a wonderful thing. Whatever post she had, it has been repeated, that's only. So first time I became happy. Second time, that much I didn't become happy. And next time, she can't be provincial because of the rule. That time she became sick also. I described those all. And the next term, provincial has to be elected. Provincial has been elected. And she informed me about a new provincial. That new provincial, again, it was Sister Mariela. When I knew this news, slight tears have reached in my eyes, because she got up from dead. She was in the state of death. She was sick person of sick persons. She was in the convent of sick people. Actually, that shouldn't be called as the convent of sick people. Another convent has been already designed for citizen congregation, aged people. There they get, all sick people get a good treatment from nurses. These nurses are also sisters. So I told, third time when she became provincial, slight tears reached in my eyes. Because in some myths of Athens, one story is there. In that story, phoenix birds are risen up from their own ash. They will die, and because of that, after burying, there will be their ash. From this ash, they resurrect. That kind of one believingness, or sometimes it may be a myth, even if it is so, it is with the earlier Athens. I think if she has become provincial the third time, that is third time provincialship is ongoing. Now also she is a provincial. She has been resurrected from death. She has been resurrected from phoenix bird's ash. Thank to God for giving some more help. Now one question remains. All sisters knew she is sick. She had been sent to neck of bottle. I say the word neck of the bottle. When I say neck of the bottle, you have to realize about, I told you earlier, what you have to realize. Land far away from India's main body. But it has been connected. But in map, we will get the feeling of neck of a bottle. Okay, she has been elected provincial. So, if others sisters have told she is eligible for this post, its main reason is she is loving. Because she is one sister who is acting as a commander. She doesn't have commandments. She doesn't command to others. Loving words are going away from her. In this age, in this era, how do some others become leaders? In Malayalam, there is a proverb type word, Kayyukkullavan Karyakari, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ Kayyukkullawal Karyakari. What does it mean? Who has health, who has strength, who has power. He became the manager. He became everything. That kind of one situation we can see.